Now, see, I'm trying to tease you into this recognition that man is somehow different from animals. I could refer again to the fact that we've all been through this whole sweep of evolution in order to be able to be human. But there's an example that might bring out the essentially different nature of man, which is communication. And communication is not just the bits that go over the telephone wire or the electrical impulses, which is what science would have to recognize, the sounds, the words written. It's those are only vias, means to express the thought, and it's the thought that's being communicated. So the thought is first level. It might even pay to notice that the thought is behind the concepts. We normally think of thought as conceptual, but concepts are appropriate or not appropriate depending on the meaning. So behind the concept is the value, and behind the value is the thought itself. So let me illustrate with language what these 7 stages would be. On the physical level, you have words. Instead of molecules, I can write words. And what are words? They are combinations of letters, just as molecules are combinations of atoms. So here would be words. Letters, W-O-R-D-S. I could take those letters and make a different word, like S, W-O-R-D, sword. Same letters made into a different word. You can do that with atoms too. You take the same atoms and get a different combination, make a different molecule. And there are an almost infinite number of different words you could have, but there are only 26 letters. Remember, there were 92 atoms. So out of a finite alphabet, you're making an almost infinite number of combinations. Now, the letters themselves, 26 letters, are, let's say, straight lines and curves in various combinations. I mean, you can take that as B, and if you turn it around, it's Q, and if you turn it the other way, it's D, and if you turn it the other way, it's, which is it? P. You get all those. The point is that you're using something simple to get 26 different letters. And in the Morse code, it's just dots and dashes. In the computer, it's binary. That's the same kind of thing. So, okay, now I've got to the end of the road. This is binary. What's here? And that's what you can't specify. I mean, if I say what the thought is, I haven't given you the option that you need here. This is free, open. Do whatever you want. And it doesn't have any of this physical nature. It only borrows this physical vestment in order to get over to the other person, to communicate.